Coach will take the penalty. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Takes it the other way. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Makes the grab over the middle. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll toss it to the left. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that, you're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Finds him out of the backfield. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And for the second time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Between the uprights, it's good. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Pocket breaking down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
What an effort getting to the quarterback there. And you think about Michigan State D linemen, Jarrell Worthy, Shalik Calhoun, guys that would use their frame to their advantage, and you just could not block them. This guy has physical ability. He's got a lot of things you can't coach. One of those is that frame, and he used it right there to his advantage.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen.
Open field on the right. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the... Three-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter.
Fires one high and deep. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown. Approaching time.
Well, this is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Got it set up on the outside. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Got a man. It's Garner. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? Dropping back, it's Baker. He lofted high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Why not trying to get it in? Touchdown, Michigan State. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. So they chose to just go ahead and kick it, so they're still down by 1. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Using his legs to buy some time. Pulls it in. It's high. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. Washington right back to the line. They'll try to get it through the air. safe completion on the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. They just flip the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. Grabbed in the middle. It's high. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off play action. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And he misses. How about that, man? Like, it seems like everything he's thrown so far has worked, especially down here. He's already got 2 touchdown passes against this defense. So, guys, I'm kind of surprised when he misses down here.
They'll mark him down right there, and that'll be enough for a Washington 1st down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Huskies! And they add 6 more to the board for that trip to the house.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left. We are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The hurry-up now. 2nd down. Clock. To throw, time running short in the half. Makes the grab. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. To the air on 1st down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Finds his man. It's York. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Spartans will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Going to the ground. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Got his man. Turning it on. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And the Huskies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they've completely flipped the field.
Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's high.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Washington! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Here's the handoff. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quick handoff. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down.
And I think you'll hear a little grumbling from the fan base, right? 3rd and long. I want to be aggressive. I want to throw the football. They get conservative. This offense is leading. Maybe that goes into the thought process a little bit.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Off play action on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Garner. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
That's a really good-looking throw, and I love the decision right there. When I think back to my favorite Michigan State quarterback ever, it's Kirk Cousins. Wasn't the biggest, wasn't the strongest, fastest, didn't have the best arm. But he made good decisions. He read the defense and threw the ball accurately on time. This guy has the ability to do that, too. If he keeps this up, this offense is going to be tough to stop.
Gives it on the option. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Makes the grab. It's Garner. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. Going for the marker on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Power football with the run. Breaks into the open. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Huskies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 20.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. He's got him. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. To the ground to try to move the chains. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. From the gun. Fires into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Husky! And the stomping has commenced.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Quarterback empties his backfield. Dropping back, it's Baker. Catch in the middle, it's Garner. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. He wants to throw it again. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it from the gun. Sliding off the defender.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is four-down territory. The offense still on the field. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Washington.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We've reached a break. It's Washington holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. Fires downfield. He's got it. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. He now has 108 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Under fire. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections, but the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead, and a lot of times for a loss, and put the offense in a bind.
He's going to sling it into the heart of the field, and it's picked off at the goal line. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Not much movement there. It's a gain of one. Gets him out to the 5.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Spartans come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Finds a crease at the 20. There he goes. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it first and 10 in plus territory. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Slings it downfield. Got it in the middle. It's York. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Sparty. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being thrown to the end zone, picked off.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a two-point conversion. The interception was just great.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw an interception.
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Garner.
And if I'm a defense, dude, I am perfectly fine with this. Like, I'm not giving up big plays. I'm keeping everything in front of me. The probability of them going the length of the field twice and getting two-point conversions is very, very small. So stay patient. Don't get over your skis.
Unloads quickly. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That pass is incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Spartans are rolling down the field. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the shotgun, the inside give. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Scanning the field, it's Baker. Moving away from pressure. Touchdown, Spartans! And they take it in for 6 more points. Why not double the try total and go for 2? He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make it look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No, well, no.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rushes on him. to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the back. Finding open areas. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down. Dances away to buy time. Pulls it in. It's high. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense...
Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Unleashes one deep. He hauled that one in down the right side, but couldn't stay in bounds. Almost had himself 6. So now it's second and long. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Fires on the move. And they fail to hook up on third down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. Washington State is ahead right now, but the school that nearly saw Ryan Leaf win a Heisman back in the day still has some work to do. They're up by 4 over Texas State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Spartans are in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Snagged in the middle. It's House. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Back to throw. It's Baker. Pressure coming. And he's snowed under. And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a hit.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Taking it the other way. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see. How aggressive they want to be on offense. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Going to swing it on second down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Hey, third and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense
makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. To throw, it's Baker. A lot of defenders around on that screen. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's York. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Spartans can really attack on this second and short.
Well, here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's York. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Spartans want to pick up the tempo. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. And that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That's going to do it from here.